Slamdown is sponsored by Body Slam and Jam and WWE Smack Talk. Welcome to another episode of Smackdown Review, live on Slamdown live stream. I forgot what I was going to say then. It's been one of them days. I know we're running a little bit later than what we normally do. We've had a bit of problems with my mic being an issue. I think my cable's on its way out, so next week hopefully I'll be able to get a new cable and won't be having any problems, but I seem to have fixed it for the moment, so hopefully should have no issues and be able to dig into this show. Now, I normally say Smackdown is better than Raw. It's getting close again. Raw is being so much better. Smackdown is, in my opinion, slightly ahead. Not much, just slightly ahead. I can't put my finger on it. I think it's since Paul Heyman actually started working on creativity. Maybe that's why Raw is starting to improve in. But Raw's getting there. But to me, SmackDown is still the superior brand. I'm a bit gutted that we saw Naomi's injured. We saw the strap on her knee, and because of that, she had to relinquish the SmackDown's Women's Championship. Didn't really like that they put it straight into a match with Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch. I thought, you got other women in your division. I think they could have done something like a women's knockout match or a women's elimination match to give everybody a fair chance. I'd have liked to see something like that. And I'd have liked to see a bit of a shocker. I would have liked to see Mickie James win the title. And everybody gone like, oh my God. But maybe that's a bit too early, Maybe they don't want to break up that partnership just yet, But like I say, every show, don't forget, comments. I do read your comments. I do look at the comments, and I do comment on the show about them. But for me, it was a good match between Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch. We saw Alexa Bliss cheat when the referee was distracted, went for the throat, and then in the pinfall, grabbed the tights. But it was all right. I can't really say it was a really good match. I'm going to have to give 2.5 stars, if I'm honest, for that match. But I can't. To me, that was the downfall. We saw American Alpha taking on Breezango, what I call the jobbers. Now, I know jobbers is not the technical term because everybody still gets paid. Everybody is booked how the WWE wants to book them, but something doesn't really sit right with me with them. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. I don't. Tyler Breeze has brilliant potential, and can be a great wrestler. I think it's the way he's used. I think it's the way the gimmick they're using in. I think that's the only way I can really put it. Because he had a good run in NXT. He was popular in NXT, and then now it's a bit like, okay, meh. It's forgettable. I just don't buy them as a team. But that's me just being completely honest. I just don't get it. I could be wrong, you know. A lot of you could totally disagree with me, but I think the Breezango angle's had its time. I don't think it's working. I think because even separate, they're nothing great. You know, Breezango, I keep saying this Breezango, or whatever his name is, the dancing one. You know, he's just, to me, he's just a gimmick wrestler. It's, I don't know. I don't really like the gimmicky tag teams. You know, even if they used the team and made them look good, even though they lost, make them look good. It's just one thing that bugs the crap out of me. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff that bugs the crap out of me, but when it comes to wrestling, it's, you know, it's got to be good. You know, it's got to be good angles, it's got to be good storytelling, it's got to be a good team. And to me, it was lacking. It was completely lacking to me. And, you know, I know there's probably people out there that's going to disagree with me on that. And that's, you know, everybody's due to their own opinion. It's just the way I perceived it and the way it looked to me. Weren't buying it. But I wanted to. I wanted it, you know. But let's move on. And the good bit to that, I know it wasn't the match itself, but it was the after bit. It was the Usos. After American Alpha got the victory, we saw the Usos coming through the crowd behind the barrier, saying to the American Alpha, "We're the reason you don't sleep." It was more in depth than that. I know I'm probably not going to do it justice, but it was brilliant. I really, really enjoyed the promo. I think it made them look a lot better. I think they complemented each other well. The only problem I find is I want to see that match now. I don't want to wait. You know, we know the caliber that the Usos are. You know, when they were face, they were an amazing tag team. And, you know, we've seen the heel movement. We've seen them in matches and we've seen how good they are. So I personally believe when the Usos take on American Alpha, I hope the Usos get the title. I think they need to get the title. I think it would make a better run. You know, because then you can build up a bit of heat between them. I could possibly see it being a really, really good WrestleMania match. That's just my opinion. I can really see it being done well for that. There was something else I was going to cover, but I can't. Brain's not engaging at the minute. You know when it's been one of those days and you just think, oh, just been a crap day. But so for that, yeah. So the Usos promo was brilliant. I'm looking forward to the Usos taking on American Alpha. After that, we had Natalie taking on Nikki Bella in Falls Count Anywhere, where we saw Natalie getting smashed through a glass mirror, which was quite actually shocking to see. You know, they're very keeping things very PG, which is what they normally stick to, is keeping things PG. But this time, they didn't. They really pushed the envelope. You know, and I thought getting her smashed through a glass mirror brought the heat. It brought that, oh my God. It brought that moments we don't get anymore. The, oh my God, the shockers. But we also did see Maurice getting knocked down as well, which in my opinion is going to lead to... Actually, I'm going to cover that a bit later, because I'm going to talk about the bit with John Cena a little bit later. Because there is, the way it's being built is, I can see what they're going to do at WrestleMania. But it was a good match. It was to and fro-in, and then near the end of the match, Nikki Bella got attacked by Maurice, but with a steel pole, and then Natalia climbed on top for the victory. After that, we had the 10-men battle royal, because Randy Orton has basically said, "That's it. I'm not fighting for the title. I'm not going to WrestleMania." He said, "You're my master," to Bray Wyatt. So Bryan has had to make this match up to get a competitor that will go against Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania for the WWE title. We saw Apollo Crews, Mojo Rawley, Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, Baron Corbin, Kalisto. It was actually a good battle royal, especially for the WWE. It was actually quite a good battle royal. You couldn't tell who was going to win it. I was hoping it was going to be Luke Harper, because I think Luke Harper versus Bray Wyatt would make a good WrestleMania match, but it needed more substance. I would have liked to see probably a lot more to it. I'm trying to pinpoint what I would have liked to see more of. I can't think of the top of my head. Yeah, I would have liked Luke Harper to win, and then Randy Orton go, do you know what? Do a swerve and actually say he wants the Raw, or he wants the title now, and have it as a freeway. But if they did that, I probably think it'd be the end of the Wyatt family completely. So I don't know what they're going to do there. But anyway, we saw everybody getting thrown out, eventually leaving AJ Styles and Luke Harper. As they were getting chucked out of the ring, they both hit the floor at the same time, leading to a draw, and Daniel Bryan saying they will fight next week. Now, overall, SmackDown was stable. There was a few, oh my God moments. I want to say SmackDown was better, but I've just got to give it to Raw. That main event on Raw was just, wow. It was shocking. Absolutely shocking. It was, I've never seen anything like it. It was a surprise. It was an amazing match. And for some reason, my computer has decided to load the audio. Okay, thanks, computer. See, technology's not working with me today. I mean, technology is not getting on. Normally, we'd get on all right, but today, we're not having it. But yeah, no, I think Raw had the edge slightly, even though I prefer SmackDown. I think the women's division is a lot better on SmackDown. You know, I don't think anybody can argue on that point. You know, with Raw, we're always seeing, oh, it's Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. It's Bayley versus Charlotte. Charlotte pushing. Yeah, all right, we've had enough now. With SmackDown, it's a bit more balanced. You know, there's a bit more, we see more of the women, but they're used correctly. You know, people are going to disagree with me. People have always disagreed with me, but from my opinion, it seems to be SmackDown have always done better for the women. I'm trying to think of what could lead to... this is what I was going to cover. Just remembered it. John Cena was eliminated by The Miz. Miz was already out, and he threw John Cena out, even though Miz was already eliminated. Which makes me believe, makes me believe the rumours are true, WrestleMania, John Cena versus The Miz, but a bit more to that, John Cena and Nikki Bella taking on The Miz and Maurice. I believe that's going to be a WrestleMania match. The way they've done it, it's going to be you can tell that's the way it's heading to WrestleMania. You know, the whole way they did SmackDown and did those two sections, you could tell it was going to lead that. They'll probably have separate matches on SmackDown leading to the match at WrestleMania, but that's the way I see that's going. I can't say what was going to happen for the main title because we've still got to see AJ Styles take on Luke Harper next week. But I think Luke Harper might get the win in that. I think something's going to happen to AJ. I think AJ's going to kick off, blame Shane McMahon, and challenge Shane McMahon to a match at WrestleMania. So what I've seen on the internet is starting to look true with the way everything is being done, the way the angles is being perceived. To me, it just seems like all that rumour was true. And especially with what's going on with Raw, with the rest of the WrestleMania card, I think that's the WrestleMania we're going to expect. I don't know what else I can say. But one thing I will cover, I will be doing short videos soon on how I would fix TNA. It's just trying to find the time to fit them in. Also, I am going to be doing a brown bag extra unboxing. I don't know, I've said this on a previous video where they've actually muddled up my order. I was meant to get the 5 t-shirts, but I got the 2 t-shirts and the DVDs and the 3 random items. They've sent the extra 3 tops over. So either way, I'm up with DVDs and the 3 random items. But they sent 3 tops over. It's being picked up on Saturday from the post office and will be with me on Sunday. So I'll probably do one on either Sunday. Do a quick unboxing video. And probably after the unboxing video, I'll start planning to do on how I'd fix TNA, and also I'm going to do how I would run the WWE. I just want to say hi, Logan. He just seen the comment there from Logan, so hi, Logan. You haven't given me an opinion on anything you think about wrestling, but hi. But no, big thanks to everybody watching this live stream. We're back on air Monday with the TNA review, covering everything about Impact Wrestling. Also talk more about the Jeff Jarrett coming to the UK, and the news about interviews and people who have been in meetings with Jeff Jarrett as well, with Raw Start and stuff like this. Lots of positives look like is going to happen in TNA, but I'll cover that on the TNA show. So big thanks to everybody watching. I will see you 9 p.m. GMT on for Impact Review. Till then, this has been your host, Ashley Friend.